It's amazing what a difference a week makes.
I know. I'm loving all the progress that's going on here at the Spring Show House.
Yeah, you got anything good to share today?
Yes, you guys are going to be so excited to see the kitchen got installed this week. So yay!
It's like the Christmas morning for builders and designers.
Yes, it's a huge milestone, and we are excited to show you guys the design as it's being implemented and installed.
White shaker kitchen?
Nope. Guess again. Try again.
White oak stained?
Nope. Try again.
Golly, black. You went black.
Nope. You get a little sneak peek of it here.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the light gray kitchen.
Ah.
And actually it's been painted.
Shabam.
Yeah, the color is actually agreeable gray.
Oh.
So we agreed upon the kitchen.
I don't know about all that. yeah, of course we did.
Yes. So here it is, guys. We are so excited to bring you in and show you the kitchen and just talk about all the little details that Jason and I put into this kitchen and designing this space. It really is going to be a showstopper.
Yeah, so it's really the guys, they unloaded the cabinets this morning and worked all day, just hauled out of here. It's in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And I'm amazed at what they got accomplished in one day setting this kitchen. And, you know, when you have a vision
Yes.
and drawings, you kind of put faith that it's going to all work out at
Yes.
the end of the day.
And Jason and I come up with crazy ideas. We don't just come in and show a picture that we found off Pinterest and say, yes, just emulate this. I mean, we really like to push the envelope with these contractors, and I think we did with this kitchen.
Well, and hats off to you once again for the cabinetry exceeding my expectations.
Well,
it's awesome.
This is your brainchild too. This was a good collaboration.
Yeah. It's agreeable gray.
It's agreeable.
So let's walk through a little bit of the design and how we got here and what we did. And
yeah. So I'll let you talk about, this is, you know, kind of Jason's design that he came up with.
I always like the hood wall to be some kind of a feature or focal point for the kitchen, especially with this plan. We've got the kitchen behind us, dining right there, or actually great room behind the kitchen, great room.
Or dining.
Oh, blah, blah. All right, so anyway, kitchen's right here. We wanted the hood to pop. So we talked about faux painting the brass and all that, and then it just worked out. We ended up going with real brass, really gets that look, recessed it in. The guys bolted this on that curved barrel hood.
Yes, it's gorgeous, gorgeous.
And then we're like, that's gonna be good, but what can we do to add a little bit
more?
more of a bam?
Yeah.
And
bam.
we're like, how about let's frame the whole thing in brass? They're like, this is gonna blow your budget. I was like, all right, 2 inches? Can I get 2 inches? And I think that's what we settled on, maybe 1.5 inches or something. So this is all out of the agreeable gray, and we faced it. It's all flush, so it actually sits recessed in there with the cabinetry and just frames it. Kind of a clean line. There's not gonna be any crown mold or anything like that. And I'm loving it. So we didn't do any glass or anything up there, and we went with one just oversized door.
But it looks like 2 doors. The way that the top is kind of split, I like how we split the design up. So it just breaks up the door style a little bit, and that's a good little trick.
Yeah, because we were going, you know, very traditional home on the outside, traditional neighborhood. We wanted to be able to introduce just a couple modern elements, and I think your hardware choice with the longer elongated handles with the back plate.
Yeah, you guys may recognize this. This is actually the same handles that Jason and I used on our kitchen at the Edgewood renovation. So I love these, and I was happy to be able to use them again because they really are some beautiful handles.
Yeah, so that's kind of the hood. We're gonna have the matte white cafe appliance in there with what color hardware? Brass, I guess?
Yeah, the brushed bronze, which is their version of like the brass tones. And I think I'm gonna love the subtle contrast between the matte white appliances and this really pale gray. I think it's gonna be really beautiful.
I know, because I've seen a lot of them with the white kitchens, the dark, but just the soft will be really cool to see.
Yeah.
And then, so in front of that, we've got the island.
Right.
And
which is where the sink. So we've got a big farmhouse sink here, and you know, your pull-out garbage can. We've got double garbage cans, lots of storage.
That's your signature cutting board there.
Yes, we have a beautiful cutting board, which we have at our home that we love, and the dishwasher will be in the island also.
All right, enough about the functional stuff. Let's talk pretty here, guys. So we carried the brass on the front of the island here, and we thought that's going to look great. But again, what can we do to spice it up one more notch? So Gretchen, of all people, is like, how about a waterfall? I'm like,
I know.
Did you just say waterfall?
Well, again, this whole house is traditional with a modern twist.
Yeah. So we're thinking we've got two options.
Two
we've
options
narrowed it down to.
that we've narrowed it down to.
We've got the quartz. We like the quartz, so it's called White Cliff.
White Cliff.
It's just a very subtle white, kind of a solid look. And then the other is the Britannica Warm by Cambria as well. So those will have that kind of waterfall treatment right there. This one has a little bit more movement. You guys remember the house did sell during about midway through. So the homeowner wasn't sure if she wanted to have any movement or not in there. So this gives just a little bit of movement to it. And this one is more clean, modern. So kind of two
Can I say
choices.
what my vote is?
What's your vote, Gretchen?
So I love this. I love just the pure white against the gray cabinets. I've got a really cool backsplash design that's going to have a beautiful white subway and brass detailing in it that I have created. And I love the idea of the pure white against the gray.
Yeah.
I just think it'll look really clean and pretty. But this will work too. I just think my favorite.
Yeah,
If
I
I was choosing,
and I think we were all both thinking movement early
Yeah.
on. But yeah, that adds to the clean crispness of this kitchen.
I know, so that's my vote. So you guys will have to tune in and see how it ends up going. And I also had brought this fabric sample in. This is kind of the direction of some prints and fabrics that we're playing with over in the breakfast area, because all things lemon are trending right now. So making some cute little Roman shades out of this. So
Will
that's
people
why I
sour
think
of this or no?
no.
Oh,
when
okay.
life gives you lemons,
Make
lemonade.
All
Yes.
right.
So yeah, I love this, and we didn't really talk about, but we walked through the butler's pantry, which is also the same. It's got the cabinets in the agreeable gray, and it does have some glass display areas for those pretty dishes that you want to display, and it'll kind of just work as an overflow area between
So that's there
that
to
flex room and the kitchen. Just provides additional storage for the homeowners, which is nice. And it's got a pretty bright window, so I think that'll be a fun area.
One of my signature things I like to incorporate is the old airplane hangar door. So
Yes.
microwave is off the counter, out of sight.
Right.
If you didn't, you could use, coffee maker, whatever, and then kind of cover it and slides on in.
Yes.
Disappears. So again,
Yeah.
keeps it clean, crisp.
All the drawers are soft glide, which is nice. We have, everything will have its place in this kitchen. So.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I know. What a good fun day,
I know. It's always fun to come in, and Jason was sending me pictures and videos. I like to wait until the guys are all finished so I can kind of come in for the big
I won't
aha
tell you
moment.
all the catastrophe moments we had to get to this point
I don't like
today.
to hear that. I just like to come in and see that it's all done. And Century Cabinets, they did a great job with the cabinetry, and shout out to them, because I really think they took our dreams and ideas and really just brought them all to life.
And specifically Glenn, with who actually he and his boys at GNR Woodworking actually are doing the handmade. He was working and
they are
calling
very
me and
detail
getting the
oriented.
details on the hood and all that just right. So we
And
really
all
appreciate
these
it.
cabinets are painted at their where they make and build their cabinets, because I know a lot of times I've seen other build or design type shows where they spray them on site, but our cabinets are all sprayed and painted back at their warehouse. So it's
over in China, right?
No, up in Indiana.
Yeah, just a couple hours north here.
In a very controlled environment.
Yeah.
So
you get that clean, that furniture quality finish.
it really does. It has that smooth, lovely finish, which I love.
So let's remind everybody why we're doing this house. So we are one of 12 houses in the Welcome Home Tour in Norton Commons. We are the one, we've actually partnered with Fine Homebuilding magazine, so they've been following along this process as well. But the house is going to be furnished by
Our House Furniture, which I'm really excited
Yeah, I
about.
can't
that
wait to see all
partnership.
that
It's going to
in
be
here.
gorgeous. Yes.
But the show will open May 18th and run through June 2nd. I think we posted a link last week. We can post another link to Norton Commons. You can go ahead and buy your tickets online. You can spend the day in Norton Commons, check out some of the shops, grab lunch, and look at some of the
What do the ticket sales go towards? What's the charity?
Metro United Way. So
Right.
the tickets are $15. And proceeds will benefit the charity. And
Yeah, and there's several houses to tour. So there's how many?
12.
12. Yeah.
All
so
on the same street.
So $15 gets you in to see 12 different beautifully designed homes.
Yeah. So how can folks find you?
So you can find me on Instagram. I'm under Gretchen Black.
And I'm Jason Black with Artisan Signature Homes. And together,
We're building a better South.
We'll see you next time, guys.